Okay, like I said, the seed was planted and I'm going to be a stand up comedian. Let me tell you about it. Okay, so like I said, I've worked at that shoe store, Stanley Shoes, and there's this guy that I worked with, I forget his name right now, but he wanted to be a stand up comedian. I knew nothing about comedy, I knew nothing about show business until I saw David Brenner on the Mike Douglas show one day, and I realized, hey, I can do that. I'm funny. I can be a stand up comedian. Anyway, this guy at the shoe store wasn't funny, but he was always writing jokes. I'm saying, why are you wasting your time writing jokes? You're not funny. I said that to myself. Anyway, I was just naturally funny. But that being said, anyway, so I decided I'm going to be a comic. I quit working at the shoe store, got them to lay me off, and I collected unemployment. And I started thinking about what I was going to do to be a comedian. I had no idea. Anyway, I fell in with these guys. We're having this modeling agency, Models Helping Models, Seattle Modeling Agency. It was a scam. These guys were getting people to come in to be models, signing up, and there's models helping models get work. That was, I don't know what they're thinking, but we got people to come in there. They hired me because I was a good salesman. And so I went in there being models, helping models get a modeling career. And so that was my job. I went there because I figured a modeling agency, that was my door opening to get into stand-up comedy. That's what I thought, seriously. Modeling agency, I could be MC modeling shows or whatever. So that's what I figured that was my step into show business. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Anyway, though, I had this friend of mine, Keith. He was a pot dealer. He sold a lot of pot and he made a lot of money. This guy had money from selling weed. So I brought him into the modeling agency one day, and the guys that had the modeling agency, Lou and Jim, they talked him into it too. And we decided to start the modeling agency in Hawaii. We were gonna go to Hawaii. Oh my goodness, this was great. Show business capital of the world. I mean, seriously, this is where Don Ho is from. So I'm going to go to Hawaii. Keith decided to take me with him, seeing how I had firsthand knowledge of how this modeling agency worked. So Keith brought me to Hawaii. Anyway, that night, I went home and told my girlfriend, I go, Margie, I'm going to Hawaii. I'm moving to Hawaii. And needless to say, she freaked out. Oh my goodness, what a big fight we had that night. But it was decided I'm moving to Hawaii. And so aloha, Seattle, aloha, and on my way to Hawaii. And there I'm going. Went to Hawaii, Waikiki, where we set up this modeling agency. Keith got a beautiful apartment right on the water, and it was a beautiful thing. And so here I am now in Hawaii. And I forgot to tell you, too, I did try to do comedy once in Seattle. I'm bouncing back a little bit. But there was this gong show night one night at this bar. And so I drank a couple, two, three double scotch on the rocks. And my act was I put on a funny nose, a pointed nose like Spy versus Spy, and played harmonica. And needless to say, they gonged the shit out of me. So I realized stand-up wasn't going to be as easy as I thought it was. Anyway, that was it. That's how it started. That was my beginning into going into stand-up comedy. Because I wasn't afraid to get up in front of people, especially after I drank 3 or 4 double scotch on the rocks. But anyway, don't forget to like and share and everything. So this is how the story begins. I am on my way to Hawaii, Waikiki, Honolulu, the land of dreams, aloha, amigos, and all that stuff. So anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's a subscribe button right there that just popped up, the like, the subscribe. Do that if you don't mind, because, seriously, help my channel grow and it help it get more happening. And anyway, we're going to talk about the Hawaii journey pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again tomorrow or something. See you later.